Welcome back everyone, this is Nikos from Rollercoin Crypto Gaming, and today we have a fresh new video packed with updates and helpful advice, all based on what's happening right now in the game. Let's start with a very common question I get from users who've saved up some RLT, for example, around 100 RLT, and are wondering what miner to buy. Most of the time, instead of spending all 100 RLT on one expensive miner, it's better to split it and get 2 or 3 smaller miners. For example, 3 miners for 30 RLT each or 2 for 50 RLT. This way, you cover more price zones and maximize your power and bonus. This is especially important now that merging has become more expensive. So my advice is, always split your budget, check the marketplace, and calculate what gives you the most power and bonus overall. Now, let's talk about a very useful new feature in the marketplace. When you search for a miner, you can now filter by whether you already have it in your collection. You'll see 2 checkboxes, collected and not collected. Selecting not collected helps avoid accidentally buying duplicates you already own, unless, of course, you're planning to merge. I personally have made that mistake a few times in the past, so now I always use this filter. Next up, let's talk about hamster expeditions. We now have speed-up items. You can use them to fast-forward the expedition time. Keep in mind, the result of the expedition doesn't change. If the hamster was going to fail, it will still fail. The benefit is simply speed. You can try again with your next hamster sooner. But a warning, don't waste your speed-up items by using too many at once. Use them one by one. Apply one, see if the expedition continues. Then use the next one. Never click 5 or 10 at once, that's how you lose value. Let's move on to another common question. Should I buy another room or get the season pass? Honestly, it depends a lot on what miners and rooms you already have, but in most cases, the season pass is the better choice, if you plan to grind and reach the later levels. You'll earn many valuable miners from the pass. But because you will not have bought the extra room, you have to merge some miners to clear space and make room for future additions. You can also remove weaker miners that you would likely remove anyway in the next month or 2. That's what I do in the burning event. I burn the miner I have in the inventory and are not useful anymore, but also I burn the miners I would unrack in the next 1 month. So unracking 5 or 6 miners, the weakest you have, is not a big change in your total power. So for most players, the season pass gives better value, and you can focus on the next room later on. Just remember then buying a room, or buying the pass is providing a lot of point for the progression event. So do it when there is a progression event, and preferably you have a good multiplier. Another frequent question, especially from new users, is, where can I get a hamster? I can't find them in the marketplace. And that's correct, hamsters are not traded by players. You can only get them when Rollercoin officially sells them. That usually happens every 1 to 2 months. Right now, at the end of June, there is 1 hamster being released. You can either craft it, if you've collected all 5 artifacts this month, or buy it during the sale. Until recently, we thought we could only get 1 of these hamster because Rollercoin had said so. But the team announced yesterday that we can now own more than 1. So, you can craft 1 using the 5 artifacts, for free or maybe with a small fee, and then buy a second during the pre-sale with a discount or the last sale without a discount. The final price is about $100 in crypto. Finally, an important reminder about your profile link. Many users get confused between their profile link and their referral link. For contests and giveaways, usually your profile link is asked, not the referral one. To get it, click on your username, go to My Profile, and copy the link shown there. Be careful, when pasting the link, make sure there are no spaces. If the link is broken or has extra characters, the automated system won't recognize it, and you may miss your reward. Another way to get it is to click the share button. One last thing, if you haven't registered on rollertap yet, check the link in the video description. Rollertap is now fully connected to Rollercoin, and soon we'll be able to earn rewards like miners, parts, and more that can be sent to your Rollercoin account. Write any other question you may have in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks for watching, and as always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.